is everybody doing? I haven't seen you since last year. Oh my goodness. Oh, hold on a second. Hold on a second. Oh. Hi. Hello, you want to show your friends how well you're doing? Yeah? Who's the most brave fella in the whole world? Oh my goodness. Oh, I knew you would want to show your tias. Yes, I did. I knew it. I just knew it in my heart. I was like, look, we are getting so good, like so good at pets. So good. If you're new here, you're not. But if you are, this is our rescue, our two rescues. They're from a hoarding situation and he could not be touched at all. Not even looked in the same direction. Look at this. Look at this guy. I was like, oh my God, I have so much to catch my pandas on, like so much. But the most exciting, my most favorite thing that I want to catch you guys up on is Hank's progress. But I know that the minute that I pull out my camera and I put it in front of him, he's not going to let me pet him. And he's going to make me look like a fool. But somehow I knew you wanted your tias to know. Yes, I did. I did. I knew it. I'm so proud of you. Y'all, I know this sounds so cliche and I've probably mentioned it before, but the power of positive encouragement is wild to me because I am 41 years old. Yes, you missed my birthday. I didn't talk about my birthday. You missed me. You missed my entire December, you guys. We got to rewind a little bit. So the power of positive encouragement is wild because I'm 41 years old and if you want me to do something, you still have to tell me I can't. Like you still have to say, yeah, it's because you're not athletic, loser. Yeah, you probably can do it because why would you? Why would you be able to do it? Like, obviously. The only way that I am motivated now is by negative motivation. Did you guys know that that's like hella trauma? I know we've talked about it in the past and I see it every day with my kids when I'm like, you know, you tried your best and that's all that matters. And they're like, I did. And it's like, it's healing, but I don't think I'll ever be able to like rewire that part of my brain. To witness it is healing to me and I understand it. And so it motivates me to be a positive influence and to encourage in a positive way. So it can't undo the way I feel motivation or encouragement, but it does show me the beauty of doing it every day, right? So with Hank Man, it's literally just been, look at him. He doesn't even have a playpen anymore. No, because you're so smart and you're trained. I do have to show you guys something. I have to show you something. I also have to show you those two boxes that have been sitting here. So let me try and summarize this as quickly as I can. My entire half bath flooded this morning. Why? I don't know. I turned off the water. I washed the bath mats and I don't want to deal with it right now because I have a busy day. And I told Parker, when you get home, look at it. So that's A, half bath. Full of water. Yeah. B, over winter break, we all got flu B. All of us. No, not the popular virus, not strep, not norovirus, because all of those things, okay, so in a matter of like, I would say 6 weeks, Dallas, everybody had norovirus, COVID, and flu A or B. Everybody, like everybody. We all got flu B. All of us. All of us got flu B. At that same time, around that same time frame, my brother had said, we're going to go visit you for winter break. And I was like, yeah, I miss my brother, love my niece and nephew. And you guys know how I feel about my sister-in-law. She's like, I love her more than my brother. Don't tell my brother. She's one of my best friends, obsessed with her. So they were going to come, but they have dogs like us. And one of their soul dogs was kind of in her final stages. And they said, you know what? She requires a lot of special care. We don't feel comfortable leaving her with somebody. And I said, if anybody understands that, it's me. I'll be disappointed, but that is way more important than my feelings. So they weren't going to come. I got sad, but I didn't say that because I don't ever want anybody to feel responsible for my feelings, you know? And so in a matter of like a couple of weeks, and this was back, I think in November, they're like, hey, by the way, can we still come? 10 days before their arrival, we got tickets for them to come to come for winter break. So I had to like scramble, move doctor's appointments, move all kinds of things so that they could come visit, prepare the upstairs, and they came to visit us. Anyway, that's the other thing. The last thing is, for my birthday, I asked for one thing, and I really thought my family was gonna like tear me to shreds with this request. Nobody had a weird reaction to it. In fact, when my family came to visit, they didn't even have a weird reaction to it. So because I have these two new additions, you know, Hank and Rue, we've had them since May and August. I mean, they're pretty decompressed now. In like rescue dog shelter standards, they should be at their most decompressed stage. However, they have extensive trauma, so we just figured it's going to take them about a year at least. So I thought, to encourage this growth, progress, and like welcoming into our family, I want a bassinet for my dogs. And the idea was birthed because Parker has been traveling regularly for work now. He'll go out of town probably once every 2 months for about a week. And when he goes out of town, I let the dog sleep with me, which was a rule. There were only 2 rules. When Parker said, yes, you can get more dogs, there were 2 rules. Don't feed them from the table because I don't want little beggar dogs at the table, and I don't want them in my bed. I've broken both of the rules. He has as well. So when he was traveling and they were just recent new additions, they were sleeping in the bed with me. And the benefit of that was that Hank, because of his like trauma situation, he would get up at 4 a.m. every day. And I think it's probably the time where he felt the safest in the horde, or maybe when they were fed, or maybe when he was able to be left alone. You know, they have weird connections to routines and schedules. So he was getting up at 4 a.m., which I was fine with it until I was like, okay, it's been a minute. I need to get some rest. So when Parker would go out of town, if I put him in bed, he would sleep longer. So anyway, I was monitoring this bassinet for human babies because I was sure for Black Friday it would go on sale. And sure enough, for Black Friday, it was $70. And so when the kids and Parker asked me what I wanted for my birthday, I said, I want a bassinet for the dogs. And Ramon's outside. We have a crow named Ramon. And I like tap the inside of the fireplace and he like stomps. We got a thing going here. I told them, I was like, I really want this bassinet. And for Black Friday, it's only $70. My birthday is on December 5th, in case you're unfamiliar. So Black Friday sales always come really in handy. This is one of those moments, you guys, where like if you've been here for at least 10 years. You've been here since Mateo was a baby and he's gonna be 14 this week. 14. That's illegal. And so you know that this is the kind of I do. It's not a surprise. And it's appreciated when you don't judge somebody, especially when their behavior is not surprising. You know what I mean? So I got this. If you have a human baby, I highly recommend this bassinet. In fact, it makes me wonder why I didn't get something like this. But my kids are 14 and almost 11, so that tells me this probably wasn't around that long ago. So this is a bassinet that I put next to my bed. The front part, you can clip it off. So like your baby can be right next to your bed. Parker was like, are you going to tell your friends? He means you guys. He calls you my friends. He said, are you going to tell your friends about this? Are you going to hide it every time you vlog? And I was like, I am. I'm going to link it because not only do my pandas have real babies, they also have my kind of babies. So this is useful. No matter what your babies look like. Look, it has like, you can make it really tall. If you have a platform bed, you can make it really low. If you have a big raised king size, like one of those big, magnificent, opulent beds, you can make it high. It comes in pink too. So anyway, when I told them, I was like, I really want a bassinet for the dogs. And Parker was like, did you order it? Like literally, you guys, no reaction. He was like, did you order it? And I'm like, I'm not
I'll order my own birthday present. Plus, I gotta ask for permission, you know, because this is kind of ridiculous. And what are we eating over there? That is so loud. So they have one of those elk chews. I'll link them. They are, if you have chewers, this will save your shoes, your furniture, your whatever they chew. The elk chews are, and they're good for them. So anyway, I was like, I need permission to spend money on something stupid like this, you know? So he's like, no, you don't. First of all, you've never needed permission to spend money on anything. And second of all, it's not stupid to you, so it's not stupid to me. And I think it's a great idea. So you guys, when I tell you no training required, they somehow knew this crib was for them. So we have a routine every day around, depending on the day of the week it could be as early as 7, it could be as late as like 8:30, where the boys go upstairs and they shower, brush their teeth, wind down, read, whatever, and go to sleep. Depending on the day of the week, it's a little later, a little earlier. Then we take our puppies to long potty. That's what we call it. It's time for long potty. We go outside. We sit out there for 10, 15 minutes. They do their business. And we all come inside into our bedroom. We have a dog gate, obviously. Come into our bedroom. And then Parker showers or I shower, like alternatively or whatever. And then depending on whoever's showering, they kind of get their little zoomies out and they do this whole parkour situation in our bedroom where they go up, down, bark, 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 choo, 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 chase each other. And they always find the sunspots. It's that little behavior that they do, little silly things that I'm like, they're becoming normal dogs. It's like a hug for my soul, you guys. Oh my God. I don't know why I just thought about this, but my friend Tina, hi Tina, I know you're watching this. She texted me this morning and I was getting ready and I was like, okay, I gotta reply, and I never did. And I'm one of those friends that like thinks she replies, doesn't reply, and then a month later she's like, oh, sorry. Oh, really? And then I'll text back like a month later and be like, oh, so to answer your question, let me just tell her that I'll reply later so she doesn't think that I'm leaving her waiting. Okay, hold on. This is my Tina, my friend. Here, I'll give you guys a free show while I respond to Tina. Hey girl, not ignoring you. Busy day. I'll text ya later. Don't want me That was very dramatic. That was very, very dramatic. Let me tell you. Okay, so you're welcome for the Hank show. I just responded to Tina. He does those little things, shows me he's becoming a normal dog. I hate to use the word normal because none of us are normal, right? But just those normal behaviors that are typical to a domesticated dog. So there's like no training required for them. So we come inside, either Parker showers or then I shower, whatever, and they just jump, like they'll usually have a little set of stairs here, but I'm training them to get in the car. And I think with the stairs, they're gonna feel a little more comfortable. And so, hi, do you need some loving? Oh my goodness, look at this. Are you so muscular? Who's the most muscular, most handsome animal in the whole world? Can I tell your tias the story I tell you every day and it makes you so excited? Yeah? So Hank has a little story that I tell him. I said, hey, when God made you, he had this beautiful little pot. And in that little pot, he had to put all the ingredients to make Hankopotamus. He first took, oh, no? Is that a secret story? You want to tell him a secret story about your handsome recipe? Yeah, and then he took his first ingredient and he said, I'm going to put so much handsome flavor in there. And he accidentally spilled the whole container of handsomeness all in there, and that's why he's so robust. And then he said, I'm going to put a lot of patience so that he doesn't kill his sister because she's kind of crazy all day long. And then I'm going to put a big appetite because my mister needs to be able to eat to keep that handsomeness so handsome. And then lastly,
I'm going to give him a dash of bravery and a big scoop of courage. But it's only going to come out when you really need it. You only need to use it when you need it, okay?
Tell me he's not perfect. Tell me he's not the perfectest creature in the whole world. Yes, he is. And I can kiss him now. Oh, it's the best. Before it was like we couldn't touch him at all. Then it was only I could touch him if he was in the playpen. So like if his collar accidentally fell off, because his head's kind of small and it slips off, if his collar came off, like I'd have to put him in the playpen to be able to put it back on, and he was still really scared. And then he started to let Parker touch him a little bit. And it kind of evolved slowly, but it's only forward. Some big steps, some little steps, some steps backwards. Like the other day, Parker's brother and nephew came over and they were freaking out. You would have thought that we were having an invasion, okay? They were terrified. They couldn't find furniture to hide underneath. They were so scared. It scared me because it really gave me a glimpse of how scared or how scary their life has been. Anyway, this is totally turning into a dog vlog or like a Hank vlog. So the bassinet. It required no training, absolutely no training. We wind down, we go to bed. I have an electric blanket in it right now, and I have one on the couch as well, because I noticed that because they're from a horde, they were never outside. They didn't know what wind was. When we brought Rue home, we were having like windstorms in summer, and she was terrified. The first time it rained and the floor was wet, they didn't know how to act. Rue would do that weird, have you guys ever seen little kids, like little toddlers, the first time they step on grass, they kind of curl up their toes and they hide their feet? That was them in grass. So they are not familiar with the outside. So getting them just adjusted to simple stuff like that has been a whole thing. And so they're cold a lot, more than Chihuahuas are typically. So Chihuahuas are always cold because they're small and they don't have body fat, right? Rue has like 0% body fat. She's just all legs. Hank is 99% body fat. He gets cold as well because they're not used to weather changes. So anyway, I was like, look, muscle dog Chihuahua, the Topo, was obsessed with his electric blanket. My very first Chihuahua, Pee-wee, could not live without his electric blanket, and he was only 4 pounds. So I bought them an electric throw, and I saw how wild they were about it, so I got a second one for their bassinet. Parker's like, you're totally like ruining these dogs. You're taking them from here to like way on the other side where there's no coming back from it. I'm like, this is the point. That's the point. The point is for them to never remember suffering, never remember pain, never remember fear, never remember any of the bad stuff that was done to them. That is my goal. And that is my baseline goal. So like, that's the bare minimum that I can do for them. Anyway, so no training required. They get in their crib, they sleep through the night. And if I don't want to get up, so over winter break, like when I was dying, like they will sleep as long as I sleep. It is crazy, you guys. I have newborns again. Well, not even newborns because they get up. They're safe, by the way. It's just Hank yells at Rue when she doesn't share something. Is she not sharing? Can you say please? Say please. Whenever you hear that screaming, it's how Hank talks. Rue has more bass in her voice. Anyway, so here's the full circle moment. When my sister-in-law came to visit, she's like, where do they sleep? You know, because in the past, she was familiar with our 4 other dogs. We had like a dog room. Everybody had their crate. They would go into their crates, which I'm a firm believer in crate training. These are just a different animal. You know, these are a different kind of dog. So I'm having to adjust to them, and I'm okay with that. So, what are you doing? What are you doing over there, you nutter butters? Yes. Are you so crazy? Come here. Come here. Come here. Bed. Ven. Ven.
¡Ven! ¡Ay, qué niño tan guapo! Eres el amor más bonito que me dio Diosito. Eres el amor más bonito. Oh my goodness, I love you so. Yes, I do.
You guys. Sorry, that's not what I meant. I'm so proud of him. I'm so proud of him. That's all I'm going to say. So my sister-in-law comes to visit and she's like, where do they sleep? And I was like, I call her comis, which is like a made-up thing I just invented because she's my comadre. She baptized both of my kids. And I'm like, comis, it's just easier if I show you. But I honestly don't care what people think about me. And there's probably like 4 people that their opinion really matters, and you're one of them. So just keep that in mind. So I open my bedroom door and I show her, and she, she was like, oh my God, what a great idea. I love it. Ah, you know, and then the dogs like jump in it and show her, and she's like, ah. That's probably my favorite memory of the holiday season, you guys, was when I showed her the dog's bassinet. So if you guys are interested in a bassinet that fits, let me show you guys. I'm just talking to you, but I'm not showing you like the full. Anyway, that's my bed, and that's how it looks next to the bed. So it fits right up against it, and if you wanted to, you could like latch it. You can see that's the electric blanket there. So like you can close it up, and then it's just a regular bassinet with wheels. I mean, you could put this like in the kitchen. Like my kids were always with me on the kitchen counter or in their bouncer or on their little jumpy jump thing. I loved movable things that were mobile that I could take with me so that they were always with me, but somewhat independent and I can get stuff done, right? So this thing slides around. It has like 4 little wheels that you can lock up at the bottom. Do you want to give them a tour of your bed? Can you show them? Do you want to get in your bed? Come on, come to bed. Come here. Come here. Ven. Vente aquí. Ándale. Ven, mi amor. I'm teaching them to be bilingual too. Ven, mi amor, en mi vida. Ven. Ahora ven aquí. Ven. Ven. Ven, mi amor. Oh, okay, Your Royal Majesty. Okay, I'll see you. Honestly, that dog could ruin my life and I'd let him. He is one of the loves of my life. He immediately just... I was trying to explain this to Clay, and Clay is Parker's brother. Clay and Parker are both very wholesome, mature, responsible, super empathetic, kind men. Very emotionally mature, healthy, but they're also very pragmatic and logical. So whenever I'm trying to like tell a story, like most of my stories involve a feeling, a gut instinct, you know? And so when I was telling him that when I saw the original reel about the horde and I saw him in the reel and I knew he was my dog, you could see his face kind of like, you know, like they grew up on a farm. They hunt animals. They know like the purpose of animals. Meanwhile, I'm the kind of person that's like, this animal is for hugs and for healing my inner child, you know? They're more like logical hunting. They don't hunt anymore, for the record. They're not fans. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but they're just not. It's not their thing. And you could tell he was kind of trying to process that like humane or human aspect of it. Like, I want to believe you, but I don't think I've ever felt that before. So I was like, when I saw Hank in that reel, I knew he was my dog. And so when I went to the Humane Society of Dallas and they said, no, he'll ruin your life, literally. And I quote, he will buy all your kids and he will ruin your life, end quote. It made me sad. Come full circle moment. You know, we see his brothers and sisters. And I mean, I told you the story. I don't need to repeat it, but I knew he needed to be in this home. And I think he knew as well, because he is... Don't show Parker this video, okay? Anyway, So I think that's as much of an update that I have. Honestly, I don't remember what the updates are. I mean, I know we were dying. We got the flu. Thank God for Shipt, you guys. And that partnership that I was able to snag for so many reasons. It was rough. It was rough. So that part was really nice. But just in general, it's been, I don't know what it is about this year, about 2026, but I stepped into it being like, I'm burning everything down. I don't care. I am a good person. I do things the right way. Not the right way, like I don't make mistakes. No, I mean like I make kind decisions, and I feel strongly about that. And anybody that doesn't agree or anybody that wants to get in my way, I've kind of reached that point in my life where just try. Go ahead. I feel like I finally achieved the level of kindness and empathy with boundaries that is going to keep me from overextending myself ever again. And seeing my family was a huge part of that. Huge. You guys, when I tell you that they hugged my soul, I really needed to see my brother and his family. Like I really needed, I don't know what it was. I don't know specifically, like so many things happened during that visit, but it was like exactly what my soul needed. You know, I got sick at the very tail end of their visit. It was so much sickness. And nobody of them got sick, you guys. God is so good, because I was not, that was not the plan, right? The way my sister-in-law took care of me when I was sick on the last 2 days of their visit. Here, this is gonna make me sound awful. And you guys know me and you know my heart, and so that's what's important. And the takeaway is, it was so uncomfortable to have somebody take care of me. But in a matter of like 48 hours, I realized the value. I realized why it was uncomfortable. I realized why that was wrong. And I finally allowed myself to receive the help gracefully. So it was wild, you guys. I mean, aside from seeing my brother, which you guys know, he was my best friend growing up. We were each other's best friends. We kept each other company. We kept each other safe. We covered for each other. And still to this day, I mean, he's my homie. My sister-in-law is just, she's sweetening the deal. She's amazing. She's a great mom. She's a great wife. And she inspires me every day because she treated me like a mom. And the idea of having somebody that's like your age treat you like a mom when you're sick, like viscerally made me uncomfortable. I don't even let Parker take care of me when I don't feel good, because I don't know, it makes me feel like I'm incompetent. Because growing up, if you were sick, it was an inconvenience, right? So you wanted to get better as quickly as possible. And so it's part of the reason why it's hard for me to ask for help and stuff. So having my sister-in-law here, and she was like, what do you need? Drink your tea. Here's some more tea. Drink your tea. And we made an inside joke about it. You know, she texts me now and she's like, did you drink your tea? You know, covering me with a blanket. Just this, I know, maybe for you guys, if you were blessed enough to have a grandma or caretaker that like loved you in that way, this sounds stupid, but for me, it was so uncomfortable. But at the same time, like the little me, like my little Danny, the one that's in my little me, it was like two entities. Who I am now, that was really uncomfortable. But the little me that's still inside of me was like, oh, this feels nice. And I've developed a system where I can see inner child me and me as two separate beings, and that really helps me process things that happen to me. So if something upsets me, if someone hurts my feelings, if I feel unsafe, I'm like, hey, we're 41 now. I'm taking care of you. You're safe. Like two separate beings, right? Whereas if you see them as one, you get overwhelmed in that moment. Those feelings take over, and all you think of is how bad you feel, how sad you feel. logistically it doesn't make sense because it's triggering something that happened to you years ago. It's triggering the little child. So if you see them as separate entities, you can move on a lot faster. But at some point, you have to merge them because it's just you. You're the one person. And again, super mumbo jumbo, totally feelings, totally like, whatever. But I think over winter break, my sister-in-law helped me merge the concept of little me and me now. And I don't think that's something that I'll ever be able to fully express to her or properly thank her for, because sometimes you don't know what you need, and sometimes you don't know when the healing is going to happen or how it's going to happen. And sometimes you get tired of waiting. And I really need to stop crying on the internet. What I also need to do is open those 2 boxes and find my tea. I put back up. Yeah, I saw you. I'm going to show your tias. You're showing your on the internet. You guys, let me show you this. Yeah, it's a Switch 2. It's totally, I was showing it to you backwards. Why didn't you tell me? Hey, Danny, hold it the right way. That's my Switch 2. I'll tell you the story. Ooh, do I have a software update? Update. Ooh, it's gonna delete all my saved data. Fantasy Life, I'm addicted. It's literally my new Animal Crossing, even though the Animal Crossing's coming up. And I'm a little nervous. I erased my entire Animal Crossing island, by the way. I was like, I need to start all over. There are 2 games that I wish I could Men in Black myself and like wipe out of my memory and play again for the very first time. Disney Dreamlight Valley and Animal Crossing, you guys. I wish I could wipe them from my memory, like strike them completely and just start all over. So the Switch 2 story is hilarious. The boys begged me for a Switch 2. And I was like, I'm sorry, you guys, like, Mama doesn't make that kind of money, And so they were like, okay, how about if we break our piggy banks? So they have little piggy banks that they were given as a child where they just put coins and stuff like that. And then I have a little coin bank that I was given during a white elephant that we did a couple years ago with my brother and his family that I put just random change in. And my kids, I know in my gut that they are going to do something amazing. And I don't mean like famous or whatever. I just mean whatever their purpose on this earth is to do something incredible. I don't know what it looks like yet. I'm sure of it. I'm sure of it because of how they think and the way they are. They're incredible kids, you guys. So they were like, how about if we put our piggy banks together and you give us your coin bank, the one, the white elephant. It's like one of those things where you put the coins in and it kind of runs a total and see how much money we have. And if we have enough, then we can buy a Switch 2 and we'll share it. We'll have a schedule, we'll share it. We promise we won't fight. These kids had enough money to buy their Switch 2 and enough to buy the Switch 2 bundle with the Mario Kart, okay? So they bought it a few months ago, probably over the summer. And they literally never fought for it, ever. I think partly because Mateo is a stereotypical firstborn and Daniel is a stereotypical lastborn, where Daniel does the Puss in Boots eyes and then Mateo just caves. But they never fought, not a single time. And when the holidays were around the corner, I was telling Parker, I'm like, I'm really sad because I know the boys really wanted to each have their own Switch for the holidays. And, it's just not the right time for us to spend that much money so that each of them has a Switch 2. And when my brother came to visit over the summer, they brought their Switch 2 and we got to play with it. And the screen is just delicious, the resolution. And so they played it with their cousins, and they were in love. And I was just telling Parker, I'm like, I'm sad because times are different right now and they're different for a very good reason. And they know they're privileged, but it's really difficult to go from a certain level and then to kind of regress. And it's especially difficult as a parent to watch them do it so gracefully, because that really is humbling, It hugs your heart because you're doing a good job, but at the same time, you're like, well, you shouldn't have to. That's like, I'm like, I'm kind of sad, blah, blah, blah. Well, Parker's really been into establishing himself for his second season in life with retirement and stuff like that. And he's like, dude, why do you think I'm doing all these extra side gigs? Why do you think I'm traveling and teaching all these classes? Why do you think for us, for our family, how much money do we need to give them the Christmas they want? And I was like, I'm not gonna cry again. I'm allowed to cry once in every vlog. And even then it's excessive. And that same day he was like, put on your pants. Like, not put on your pants, put on your shoes. He wishes he had said put on your pants. And he's like, put on your shoes. We're gonna go give him a good Christmas before anything sells out. This is probably the most amazing story that you're probably ever gonna hear me say, besides the bassinet. So the boys pooled together all their money and bought a Switch. They shared it for a few months. I tell my husband how I'm feeling about the holidays, and he uses his like seed money of, I'm so proud of him, you guys. I'm so proud of all of the people in my life right now. And he gets them the perfect Christmas, the exact Christmas that they wanted. These kids turn around and say, thank you for my Christmas. Now you should have this Switch. So the little Switch that they used over the summer. You guys are interrupting my story. You're interrupting my beautiful story. You want to be in my story? You want to be in my story, Ruby? Oh, Ruby. Oh, Ruby. Oh, here. You guys don't need to be fighting. These are the little elk chews that I was telling you about. And they fight for the one, like the same one. Even though they have 3, 4, and then the one over there. So these kids turn around and they're like, Mom, you love playing Switch. And you're still on your Switch Lite. You can have this one. Albeit there was 3 Switches now at the house, but like, how did they even think about that? You know? And I was like, damn, these are my babies. These are my kids. I am so stinking proud of them. I can't, you guys. I'm done bragging on my family. You know what you want to see is what's in these 2 boxes. So our friend Tina messaged me, I don't remember where. I think it was on YouTube. And she was like, dude, you got to get to your P.O. box. What the heck, man? So I went when she told me to go. A long time ago. This box has been sitting here for about a month. And I didn't open it because I didn't. I wanted her to see me open it. That was the whole point, right? She didn't tell me to open it on camera. But you guys, man, it was like, if you tell me right now what happened between Thanksgiving and New Year's, besides how sick all of us got and the sudden blessed visit from my brother and his family, it was a whirlwind. A lot of stuff happened, and before I knew it, I've been on YouTube for a month. It was not the plan. I promise you it was not the plan. I have a list of content of things that I wanted to do, and I'm like, what happened? What? Anyway, the point is I'm back. But that was rough for a second. So we're gonna open this together. It's like the most delayed Christmas present ever. What is this? What is this? Oh my God! Oh, that is so, stop it. Oh my God. Okay, hold on. This is so funny, because remember I told you, let me go find my tea. I've been on my tea kick. You know why I've been on my tea kick? Because I was dying, and my sister-in-law made me drink tea every day, and it really did help. I still have, like, You know what I wish I could do is like take a pressure washer and then just pressure wash like the entire inside of my sinuses, because it's like, okay, so this is from my friend Tina, which you guys know Tina sent me my lefty scissors. I think I've been having a slip moment, like a little bit of a mental slip, because these are from Nina. I don't want to rewatch the footage right now, but I'm almost sure that I kept saying Tina because I was texting Tina. There's a couple of subscribers or pandas that have been pandas for such a long time that like we text now. So I meant and I imagined myself saying Nina, but I text Tina earlier. I'm not rewatching the footage right now, so I really hope I didn't have that slip, but if I did, I'm glad I clarified as well. So Nina is our panda that, Miss Nina, remember Miss Nina? She sent me the lefty scissors that you could see them right there in my little carousel. Also, it looks different, doesn't it? I'm telling you, it was a fart, you guys. These last 2 months almost were a fart, like a burrito, like it. Guess don't get sick because that's what happens. Happy birthday to you. Merry Christmas from Nina. Enjoy and share if you want to. Thank you for all the laughs and even tears throughout the year. God bless you with many more birthdays and Christmases. I'm assuming this is because of the Pixie video I did in November. Was it in November where I was like, I wish I got an advent calendar. Look at this. It's the Vadum advent calendar with a delicious surprise every day. 24 luxury tea bags. Do I have to wait until Christmas to do it? Can I just do like an advent calendar in February? I love Indian tea, you guys. Oh my gosh, with all the spices. I want to open it. It doesn't expire until May of 2027, so I could wait. Logically, I could wait and do it in December. Me, the way that I am, that is not gonna happen. Oh, look at this. I don't have to. It has little pockets. Oh my goodness. Oh, that is cute. You could even hang it. I'm gonna hang it in my kitchen. Cause look, maybe I don't wanna have a tea every day, but when I'm in the mood, I could be like, ooh, do I want the mint melody or the English breakfast, chamomile, Earl Grey citrus, hibiscus rose? That'd be good iced. Oh my gosh. India's original masala chai. What is this? Pure mint. It's for your tummy. High mountain. Unblended high grown oolong. Cardamom spice. Oh, that's so good. Oh my goodness. Earl Grey is my absolute favorite. Like my #1 favorite tea of all time is Earl Grey. Imperial Himalayan. Ginger mint. I love ginger tea. Oh my gosh. I've been doing that. Ginger, cayenne, lemon, honey. It's not helping. There's like a little bit of. And so Mateo and I were researching. He's my little buddy, man. I was like, let's look it up. Let's look at how I can get rid of all this. What's happening? And most of the articles were like, exercise, drink water, stretch, go outside. I'm like, that is a generic list for everything. Like how to stay out of prison, how to not lose your shit, how to be healthy. And so we're trying all the things. But this is so exciting. It even has like a little, so I can go put it, I can hang it. I'm so excited. I have my own advent calendar that I'm gonna do in mid-January. There's one more thing in here. The boys are gonna have a blast with this. This is the 24 days of nuts and snacks, a gourmet gift collection. The boys were actually asking me the other day, they're like, Mom, we haven't done any of those taste testing videos anymore. And I'm like, I know, we haven't. What is this? DM snacks crafted for nut lovers. Ugh, Parker's gonna be like, can I get in on that action? He is a nut lover. It says on the back, because it has like the nutrition notes. But I want to open it. Can I open it? Christina, can I open it? I mean, I've waited this long already. It's criminal how long I waited, honestly. How quickly can I justify myself into doing something? 2 sections. Should we open one? I mean, it makes sense, right? Like, for me to open one, because if this is a good idea for you, you kind of want to see what the inside looks like. See? So good at, oh yeah. Look at this. I love when they open like easily, you know, like the hole punch is or the you know what I mean? Like it opens creamy almost. Oh, it's blind. Oh. How will I know? How will I know if he is it? Do you think it's in order? Okay, if it's in order, it's the cheddar jalapeno clusters. You guys, if it's good, I'm gonna want to open another one. It smells like jalapeno. Miss Nina, this is not gonna make it to the weekend. Oh, is this the cluster? This looks like a pretzel. What the fuck is this magicness? Cheddar jalapeno clusters. I put it in my mouth. Okay, rewind. Cheddar jalapeno clusters. I smelled it, right? I'm like, yeah, that smells like jalapeno. But then I look at it and it's a pretzel. And then I put it in my mouth and it tastes like a peanut butter pretzel with jalapeno on it. Don't judge it. It is phenomenal. It says cheddar jalapeno clusters are peanut butter pretzels with like a delicious jalapeno coating on them. Like a cheesy, it works. How do pretzels with peanut butter, jalapeno, and cheddar work? I don't know. But you can have this, but it's spicy. I might be asking you to keep a secret here. I might need to put this in my snack drawer, my confidential snack drawer. The one that has like my red vines. Nina, I need you to adopt me. Like, we need to have a conversation, Miss Nina. Like a serious conversation. Send me a message on Etsy where you officially adopt me. I could be your niece, your daughter, your sister. I'll let you decide the role, but I really think we need to enter in a familialship. You know what I mean? You can't go around giving this much free loving and then like not get a secure relationship out of it. So this is what I'm offering you, a secure relationship where we talk about tea and nuts. And the other ways you can change my life, like a lefty pair of scissors, okay? You want to? You want to say hi to Miss Nina? Say hi to Miss Nina. We're both wearing our horizontal stripes today. Yep. Mm-hmm. Do you like my lip liner? I thought I would mix it up today. You know, I have been going on this whole lip oil kick and lip balm and just keeping it light and airy. And I'm like, today, no, I want to put lip liner on my lips. So I did. I got 2 holiday kits, lip liner holiday kits. Absolutely zero regrets. I used my 24% off, 24. I used my 24% off, my 20% off Sephora, JCPenney. I don't know, have they done that in the past? Where like they offer you 20% off after the savings event. And I got this because I wanted the Kelly Osbourne. Have you guys seen her on stories? First of all, people need to stop talking about her. Her dad just died. Like she was literally the epitome of a daddy's girl, and everyone keeps destroying her in the comments because of how she looks, how much she weighs, how much, like that's nobody's business. Meanwhile, I'm over here watching her and I'm like, I need that lip liner. And she said the lip liner is, what did she say it was called? Of course, I don't know now because I'm nervous. Endless Cacao. It was Endless Cacao. She has this beautiful, cool toned, all over. It's going to make me look like I'm dead. Like, I already know this. Already know that it's going to make me look dead. But all over her lips, it's this cool toned, mauvey, taupey brown. She looks phenomenal with this color. So I wanted to get it, but I didn't want to get the full size. So I got this little lip liner kit. Makeup Forever has the best lip liners, the best. And I'm kind of at that point where if I'm buying makeup, it's going to be makeup that either sounds really exciting for review, Exhibit A, the Glow Reviver lipsticks from e.l.f. So if you want to see a review on that, I'd be happy to do it. I'm a little discouraged right now because I tried to step back into reviewing and I get like 4 views on those videos. It's not a significant, I mean, it's work because I like to do comparisons. Price comparisons, price per ounce, where you can buy it, link it at different retailers. So it's not work, but I'm not sure if the research is worth the views. You know, like I get like 4 views on stuff. Like maybe beauty isn't it. And that's all I keep getting asked for is like, come back and do beauty. You do beauty so good. But like nobody watches my beauty content. So I'm feeling a little fluffy. I'm feeling a little discouraged about that right now. So let me know about that. And, but right now I'm kind of at that point where unless it's something that's super exciting, super motivating, super maybe viral that I would realistically use, not viral just because it's viral, but these look really exciting. They're like lipstick, they're lip oils in lipstick form. I was really annoyed because when e.l.f. launched them for a month, they were TikTok exclusive. Then they finally launched them on their website and they immediately have the shades sell out. So I was like, no, I'm not doing it anymore. And then all of a sudden, a month later, Ulta gets them and only the orange shade was sold out, which I'm like, I'm not gonna be wearing an orange lip color for the next 6 months, so we'll be okay. So over the holidays, I got this little set and then I bought this 12 full-size NYX lip liners. You can't buy this anymore. I don't know why I'm sharing it with you. It was $55. I bought it after Christmas for $22 and I used a coupon. So I got 12 full-size NYX lip liners for like $15 maybe? How much are they each? Anyway, it says that the MSRP is $72 for all of them. And I already know I love NYX lip liners, but I'm kind of, I think I'm on the polar, I'm on the two poles of the spectrum. So I'm the two poles of the spectrum. I'm either gonna do a lip oil only or lip liner. I find it difficult to venture back into the combo or lip gloss. After you've tried an oil, I think lip glosses feel a little inconvenient. Sticky, you know, and kind of not my favorite. You wanna get down? You just wanted those pretzels. Yeah, I see you using me. I love you, stinky girl. Daddy needs to give her a bath. She won't let me bathe her. Daddy's girl through and through. We should have just called her Kelly. And she won't let me bathe her. She freaks out and like scratches me like a cat. Meanwhile, if Parker bathes her, oh my God, she's like she's at the spa. I need to open this and I am very excited about it because I am almost sure I know what's in it. So my friend Martucci's, the Good Candle, launched a candle over the holidays that was Christmas in Hawaii. I think it's Christmas in Hawaii. And every time I would turn on my candle, that's just for Parker because he makes fun of me when I say turn on the candle or turn off the candle. In Spanish, you say prende la vela or apaga la vela. Turn on or turn off. So I just translate it directly. So there's a candle that Martucci sent me over the holidays. And every time I would step into the room, out of the room, into the house, out of the house, I was like, holy what is that? She said it was limited edition. And I was like, the is you change that name, you put it in a different container and you sell it all year round because that immediately replaced Moroccan Sunset, which you guys know I would give away my dog for Moroccan Sunset. So she told me that if at the end of, let me get my Miss Nina scissors. She told me if at the end of the holidays, are you guys looking at my new jeans? She said, look, if at the end of the season, I can't find the line. There we go. If at the end of the season I have some left over, I'm going to send you some. And I was like, no, don't send me some. Repackage it and keep it all year round. I don't know what she ended up deciding. Christmas in Hawaii. I told you. Enjoy Christmas in Hawaii, mommy. Love, Martucci's. She doesn't call herself Martucci's. She's Martha. I call her Martucci's. This is the thing. Look, if you are going to be my friend, you're going to have to get used to getting a nickname. It just automatically happens. It like immediately spills out of my mouth. So, sorry. We're going to have to do something about my friend Tina and Nina because I can't, you know what I mean? Like, I got a nickname that, ooh, got swatches. Swatches? Is that what it's called? Like scent swatch? Look at this. Isn't she a genius? I am surrounded by female entrepreneurs that are an inspiration. My friend Alina Martucci's. Look at this. How brilliant is this? It's a drop of a candle so that you can smell the scent. I mean, the next time that I order candles, I'm going to be like, what was that name? Oh yeah, Pink Musk. Because you guys, it smells amazing. I can't describe it. I wish I could, but it smells like a very elegant, beautiful woman. I think I'm a fan of musk in general, so that always gets me. This is ambiance. Look at the packaging. How cute is that? I wish we lived closer. I want to like go hang out with her and help her pour candles, you know? Like, no, you work. I'll keep you company. Tell me what to do. Like, that's the kind of nerdy friend I am. Oh, this smells good too. Have you been holding out on me, Martucci's? Oh, God. That smells amazing. It's like warm, but clean. It's like tropical warm, but clean. I wish laundry detergent smelled like this. It's like a creamy tropical scent. Yeah, so Christmas in Hawaii, she's gonna have to let us know if she decided to make it permanent. I'm like, dude, just change the name. Put a sticker on top of the old sticker. I know that's ghetto. That's why I don't own a candle business. Because I would do shit like that. Like, just put a new sticker on the front where it doesn't say Christmas on it. Yeah. Okay, let's see. You always gotta make sure you really dig around in there so you don't accidentally throw something away. I love her little biodegradable peanuts. The boys love playing with them. We got some stickers. So this is what I was talking about. She better make it permanent. I swear, she can't be teasing us like this. This candle smells amazing. Oh my gosh. Look at it. Smell it. Here, your turn. It's just Christmas in Hawaii. It's like, it reminds me of my very favorite, ultimate #1 favorite Bath & Body Works candle of all time. Bath & Body Works candle of all time. Except it doesn't give me like terminal illness and really bad for me. Pistachio ice cream. I think it's called pistachio ice cream. Pistachio ice cream? Something like that. Pistachio sorbet. I have one in my cabinet because I refuse to turn it on and burn it through. It's like creamy. Very boom boom, Sol de Janeiro boom boom, nutty, tropical, but not light and airy. It's like, it's heavy, but in a enveloping kind of way, like a smell that's invigorating, that you feel on you almost, you know? It's not subtle. It's not like, oh, it smells clean in here. No, you know what? I love clean. I love detergent. I love fresh, but sometimes you want that, what is that? You know? And this is just, I mean, I don't even remember what Moroccan sunset smells like anymore because this is amazing. I told her, I'm like, you need to make this permanent. And it's so, the best way I can describe it is when I would leave a room and come back in, it was intoxicating. Or if you would go upstairs, like I only burn candles in my kitchen or like in the main living area. You go upstairs, the entire upstairs was like this enveloping hug of whatever richness this is. God forbid I needed to leave and come back. There were people home, okay? I don't leave candles unattended. Leave and come back. I walk in and I'm like, what is that? Oh, it's the candle. It's the candle I left on. So Christmas in Hawaii, Marta, you gotta let us know in the comments. Is it gonna be permanent or is it gonna be permanent? And what is that gonna look like? I'm supposed to be working right now. And while this is considered work, it doesn't feel like work. So in my neurodivergent mind, I'm not being productive right now. I'm just hanging out with my friends. So here we are an hour and a half later and I'm not finished with my work yet. And I do need to do some dinner prep because Daniel has therapy after school. So it's one of those rush after school days. We're just back in it. You know, we're back in the swing of things where they have their regular therapy appointments. They have back to school. So it's just back into the swing of things. And honestly, it's when I thrive. I need a routine. I need structure or things go haywire. And I have the audacity of getting sick. You know, like who does that? Did I tell you Mateo's gonna be 14? Yeah, in like 4 days, my kid, my baby, my tiny tater tot is gonna be 14. We filled out his class schedule for high school. How do I have a kid in high school almost? I'm like the same age I was like 15 years ago. You know, like that's how I feel. I had this conversation with my komis, with my sister-in-law when she was visiting. I'm like, do you feel old or like your age? Or do you still feel like young and vibrant and like fun and like, do you still feel the same? She's like, no, I still feel the same. I'm like, I wonder what it is. Like, what is the difference with our generation that I'm like, I feel like I'm growing up with my kids as opposed to I was already grown up and then I had kids. Maybe that's irresponsible, but I genuinely feel like we're growing up together in a really cool way. I hope that makes sense. I hope that doesn't sound like I'm a terrible mother. But I do. I feel like we're growing up together, like we're learning things together, we're feeling things together, we're healing together. It feels cool. Do you guys feel that way too? I know most of you guys are geriatric millennials. High five. And do you feel that way? I genuinely feel that way. Like we're doing life together as opposed to they're just along for the ride. I hope that makes sense. Anyway, I'm gonna go. I kept the first one that I got, and it has like the littlest bit left in the bottom because I wanted to have it. Sorry for the double chin angle. I wanted to have it in case I needed to tell her, like, which is the one I need you to do again. Here we go. See? That's the one. Oh, here we go. Pistachio ice cream. It's called Pistachio Ice Cream from Bath & Body Works. Is like my #1 favorite candle of all time. I wish it wasn't so toxic. I think this is what she meant. That she was going to send it to me, but it wouldn't be in this pretty jar container. Honestly, don't tell Maritucci's, but I like the clear ones better. Because like I could put whatever I want in them and they don't have to like match my aesthetic, like clear is so much more useful. Even my son Mateo loves them. He'll put them in his bathroom or like in his desk with pens and stuff. So we're going to light my candle. I'm still going to keep this because I'm a hoarder and I might need it. And then what? Oh, I was like, I have a bruise. I literally just answered my own question on how this color is going to look on me because when I look down, it looks like a liver spot. Just answer my own question. I'm currently burning this candle. Oh, you guys, remember when I was telling you that I have pandas that turn friends that I text? So my friend Marina, she closed her candle company, but she sent me this recently. She also sent me this. This is how you know we can be friends, is when you gently make fun of me by sending me chicles, because you know that this is how one of my favorite hair products smells. You know what I mean? So my friend Marina is in San Diego. She's from San Diego. I don't think she lives in San Diego anymore, but we text and she sent me some gum, amongst other things. So shout out to her. But it's just, we're on this planet for a very short time. And if we can be nice and we can make friends and be kind to one another, like this kind of, this kind of is the stuff that kind of heals you one little baby step at a time. But you know what doesn't? Procrastination. You know what doesn't? Lack of discipline. Oh, okay. I hear you. I love that you are potty trained. You are goals. Let me tell you. You are goals. Oh my gosh. Aren't they just perfect? Aren't they simply perfect? So here's your takeaway from this vlog. Thank you for hanging out with me for an hour and a half because you didn't have to. Thank you for checking back that there is a vlog and not panicking that I died and being here during unprecedented circumstances. Thank you to Miss Nina for always thinking about me. Really, like, let's negotiate this familialship. You need to adopt me somehow. And for you guys for just tuning in, checking in, seeing how I'm doing. Happy New Year's, happy Christmases, happy birthdays. For being a part of my family and my life, it's a really nice feeling because it makes it very easy to come back. It doesn't make it hard. It makes it hard to pick up the camera. That's the difficult part. It's like, I don't feel cute. I feel fat. I'm ugly today. Oh my God, I got boogers running down my face. How many times I wanted to pick up the camera, but I was like, I got nothing to give you guys right now. I really don't. I got nothing. I am on empty because I'm sick. I do not handle being sick gracefully. You guys are looking at my jingle jangle, aren't you? Trust and believe. These are all $10. Like, not together. Let's see, together, I would say $25. They're all from Amazon. I'll link them. I know you were gonna ask. But anyway, yeah, that's it. This is what the vlog is. This is what it's about. I'm 41 years old. This is gonna be a great year. I don't know, what are they saying? Year of the horse, year of the snake, year of the, I don't give a f anymore. That's kind of where we're at. And I can't tell you how much I am looking forward to this year, because I just know that this year is something that we've all been waiting for. I don't know what that means. And I know that all the Virgos, sorry, look, Virgos and I really get along, like really well. But you're probably all rolling your eyes at me right now because of what I said. But it's our year. It really is. It's going to be our year. Something about this year. And I don't mean something amazing is going to happen. I think nothing is going to happen. You know, like getting older means you look forward to safety and stability, not surprises. I want that secure attachment. Anyway, I hope that you guys had an amazing holiday season. I hope that you've been healthy and have stayed away from the noroviruses, from the flu viruses, from the COVID virus, from all the viruses and the bacteria. I really hope you guys are happy and healthy and you had a very nice close to the year. And especially that you feel just as optimistic as I do about this year. Not about goals, not about manifesting, just about having a nice, safe, secure year. Because that's the vibe I'm going for. I don't know about you guys. So anyway, big hugs, big kisses. Thank you guys for hanging out with me, and I'll see you very soon. I promise. I promise.